Hey guys, Desi here. I just quickly want to go over the trade that I took this morning. This is going to be a very short recap as I only took one trade. So I'll go over this trade and then I'll go over what I thought was the setup of the day. So quickly here on ES, you guys can see that we had this buy side liquidity in the morning and we actually came up and swept it. And I was watching this 1 minute structure form. So what I did was I waited for this 1 minute structure to break, and on this break of structure, I took SPX puts and literally just took it down to, wherever I was comfortable with percentage wise. Obviously we had this buy side or sell side liquidity here. However, I took these contracts from about 350 each to about 460, about almost $100 per contract. I think I got filled a little bit less than 460, but overall it was a really nice gain. And that's pretty much the only trade I took off of this break of structure. And now I actually want to go over what I thought was the best setup of the day, and it actually comes from NQ. So NQ was looking, it took out this buy side liquidity and it was a little bit more cleaner. So as you guys can see here, around 717 and also 717 on ES, that ES had taken out sell side liquidity. However, NQ hadn't. So while I was live trading today in the Discord, I told everyone I'm not really comfortable with this price action, but I did have a setup that I was like, this is gonna, I feel like this is gonna work, and it actually did work out pretty well. So I was just waiting for NQ to stop consolidating here, and then we had this small structure here. So I had it marked out like this, and then we had this break of structure candle here, and then the fair value gap created, and my target was this sell side liquidity. So before this movement happened, I drew out this short position on live. Once again, I did not trade this, but I had good conviction in this trade. But this overall price action didn't make me want to go into the trade in case we started chopping or whatever. So what the setup was something like this. It was stop above this high, and basically my risk to reward was about a 1 to 2.8. Pretty solid trade. Break a structure here. Sell side liquidity still hasn't got taken out. On ES it did. However, NQ and ES were diverting a lot today. So basically I was waiting for this break of structure, fair value gap, and take it down to sell side liquidity. And I really didn't trade anything or look at the market pretty much after that all day, just because price was so choppy and consolidating. I missed this downside here, and more consolidation, and then obviously we ended up where we ended up at. So that was pretty much the one trade that I took on ES was this break of structure here after buy side got swept. And then the NQ setup that I thought was really nice was actually this one that hadn't got the sell side swept yet. ES did sweep, but once again NQ didn't, and it was moving a little bit nicer. Break of structure here, fair value gap created. Take an entry at the fair value gap, target that sell side liquidity. So like I said, quick recap, but that's pretty much all I guys got for you guys today. I didn't trade much, so I hope this helped anyways, and until next time, I'll catch you guys.